Tacoma is a great place to go to school given the range of choices that students have to get an education and given the opportunities the community has to serve and take the knowledge they acquire in school and apply it to a major American city. It's a fantastic place to go to school.
Tacoma is a great place for students to come to school because of the breadth of higher education that we have in the area.
And one of the reasons I believe that Tacoma was rated so highly is we have a wealth of higher education opportunities in this community.
We have 3 really distinctive universities, so that's a big plus. And then we also have 5 really high-quality community colleges.
That really provides students in this community the opportunity to have a wide range of programs to prepare them for careers, and then also the opportunity to transfer and to go on. And so we have undergraduate and graduate opportunities in many career fields.
I think it creates a natural partnership whereby we have opportunities for students to have seamless transfer from elementary all the way through to the university level.
And we all work together. I think the irony here is that these institutions work very closely together.
It's just an outstanding range of various institutions that wonderfully don't compete with each other, but really collaborate together and help to make, I think, a really vibrant educational community.
My vision for higher education over the next 5 or 10 years here in Tacoma is growth. It's growth in reaching into communities that may not be touched yet by the opportunity to get a bachelor's degree.
You know, the next 5 to 10 years in higher education will be critical, and my own vision is to continue to work with our organizations to recognize that in order for this economy to be strong, we need good skilled training.
I really would like to see free 2-year education within Tacoma, within the state of Washington. If we're really going to be serious about increasing educational opportunities and student success, tuition is a large part of a barrier to most students.
Our vision for the University of Washington-Tacoma, being one of the 3 campuses of the University of Washington, maybe our future is to be the top urban serving university in the world.
We want to make sure that our students are college ready. It's very clear that students that graduate from high school and are college ready are more likely to also complete their post-secondary degree attainment.
So Tacoma needs to get a better educated workforce, and we need to make sure that our students coming up through our public schools and private schools know about the options here in Tacoma.
And I'd like us, all of us who are participating in this higher education community, to be able to integrate our assets together, to synchronize our activity.
Yeah, well, I think we have to become more seamless. You know, the technical college in particular of the future is not going to permit a terminal degree at the 2-year level. That's why Bates has over 15 technical degrees that actually transfer to both local and regional colleges and universities. I see even more seamless progression in and out of various levels of higher ed.
To really make the whole greater than the sum of the parts, and I think there's a tremendous amount of potential there for us to do just that.
So for us, it's about access, it's about completion, it's about really being laser focused on student success. We have this array of colleges, from the community and technical colleges to the universities, that collaborate and work together.
And I know in working with our higher ed partners that there is a great deal of opportunity to collaborate.
Linkages between our program and all the other schools in the Tacoma area give students the ability to take theory into practice.
You don't have to worry about losing ground as you move from one institution to the next.
But in addition, I'd like to see those assets be better coordinated and synchronized so that we're all working together and complementing each other in a more integrated way. And I think we've seen the beginning of a lot of that as the college leadership has begun to convene with one another and work together, and also work together with some of our partnerships in the Tacoma Public Schools as well.
We are very fortunate to be in a community area, to be in a state area that prides itself on education, that prides itself on collaborative efforts that bring us from our secondary educational partners, our two-year educational partners, and our four-year university partners.
You know, the Tacoma community in Pierce County, it's really a great community to be part of, and we have worked together in the community and technical colleges for many years looking at programming and ways to support students wherever they go and whatever they choose to do.
And our partnerships with the schools and with social service agencies all around Tacoma enable our students to experience the community as well as take their education to the community.
Many of our program areas provide opportunities for internships, for mentorships, specific in the healthcare related area. It's very critical to have the partnerships that we have in the health related program areas.
I think there's nothing more important than access to higher education for the future. It's one of the most important challenges that we face as a nation. It's certainly one of the most important challenges we face professionals in higher education. And it's certainly, in addition to that, a tremendous challenge for our community as well.
Regardless of the program, you have to have caring faculty and staff. Each faculty member, each staff member really does care, because a large segment of our population, a large segment of our employees have either attended two-year colleges or are either former Clover Park graduates.
The history of Bates celebrating its 75th year this year was to primarily serve adults, those individuals out on base, the transitional employee who's retrenching or going through retraining.
And so what I point out to families and prospective students is that it's important to be at a place where there are other people in the same sort of situation, to be in a culture where you're really supported in that, particularly being first in your family to go to college. And so, so having a good environment that way is really important to us.
The University of Washington-Tacoma has been working with community partners for quite some time to try to create a higher college-going culture in this region. We work with and train not only the teachers, but the principals, the cafeteria workers, the bus drivers, community groups, neighborhood associations, anybody that contacts our children in our community throughout the day, and work with them to reinforce this positive behavior and the idea that their life matters, that their education matters, and it works over time to give them that positive achievement that they need to be successful in life.